They say the ocean keeps secrets better than the dead. I never believed that. Not until the day we pulled the net. It was supposed to be a routine fishing trip. A research expedition off the coast of Skagway, Alaska. I was part of a small marine biology team hired to monitor deep-water species migration. Nothing fancy. Data, charts, a few trawls. Until that sound. It was 2:11 a.m. when I first heard it. Not a wave. Not a whale. Something like singing. Low guttural. Almost human. I was in the lower deck logging temperatures when the sound cut through the hull. It echoed in the steel like a hum. A voice underwater, pressing against the walls, searching for ears. I radioed the bridge. Anyone hear that? Silence. Then static. Then my teammate Ellie whispered, "They're awake again." Again. Before I could ask, the ship jolted hard. The net. Something massive was caught in it. We scrambled to the deck. Floodlights snapped on. Salt spray hit our eyes. The winch groaned as it pulled whatever it was from the Black Sea. I looked at the sonar. No blips. No heat. Just void. Then it broke the surface. Not a fish. Not a whale. A body. At first, we thought it was human. Pale skin. Long limbs. Tangles of dark, green-black hair. But the eyes, God, the eyes. Solid black. Like obsidian. No whites, no pupils. And gills. Slit open and breathing. Moving. "Is it alive?" someone shouted. That was the wrong question. It opened its mouth. Rows of sharp teeth. A sound like wind through broken glass poured out, then shifted into words we couldn't understand. Not a language. Not really. More like memory. It felt like something ancient was speaking through us. And then Ellie said something that made my blood freeze. "She's not alone." We turned. Another face stared from the water. Then another. Dozens. Just watching. None moved. None blinked. Just floating, faces breaking the surface silently, like dead things waiting to breathe. And then one of them smiled. We screamed. The captain ordered the net dropped. We hit the release. But the net didn't fall. The creature had latched on, long, webbed fingers gripping the mesh. She was climbing, pulling herself on board. Ellie stepped forward. "No, don't touch her." But it was too late. Ben, one of the deckhands, grabbed a pole to shove it back. The creature shrieked, high-pitched and awful. Glass shattered around us. Ben dropped the pole, blood dripping from his ears. He collapsed, convulsing. And then the others began to sing. Not loud. Just a hum. Harmony. It started in your ears, then in your bones. I wanted to step forward. No, I needed to. Every cell in my body told me to follow the sound. But Ellie screamed and snapped me out of it. She threw a flare into the water. The fire cracked and hissed across the surface, and for a moment, just a moment, the water boiled with movement. They were everywhere. The captain turned the ship, full throttle. We left the net, the creature, everything, or so we thought. That night, we locked the ship down. No one slept, not even the captain. Ellie sat beside me, hands shaking, whispering one phrase over and over. "They're older than gods, older than time." I asked her how she knew. She didn't answer. Instead, she showed me her journal. Drawings, notes, years' worth of entries, symbols, rituals, records of similar sightings from all over the world. Always near cliffs, always near deep trenches, always followed by disappearances. My sister heard the song 5 years ago. She never came back. She flipped the page, a photo of her sister, and beside her, blurred in the water, that face. The next day, the ocean was calm. Too calm. We checked the gear. The net was gone, of course, but so was the backup. And Ben, still unconscious. But he was smiling now. Ellie checked his pulse. It's slowing, like he's sinking to something. What does that mean? I asked. She looked at me, dead serious. He's becoming one of them. That night, we stayed anchored. The engine wouldn't start. Radios were just static. And then around midnight, the humming returned. Louder. Closer. We ran to the deck. The sea glowed. Pale lights, like lanterns beneath the surface, bobbing gently. They were back. And they'd brought more. Hundreds. We could see them clearer now. Pale, emaciated, but not fragile. Muscles twitching. Gills flaring. Their eyes locked onto us like they knew our names. Like they'd been watching. Waiting. And then we saw Ben. Standing at the edge of the ship. Barefoot. Smiling. Humming. "Ben! Stop!" Too late. He dove. Head first. No splash. Just gone. We never saw him again. But the moment he vanished, the lights disappeared. The sea went dark. Ellie broke down. She pulled me aside. They need offerings, she said. That's why they appear. That's why they follow. She pointed at a map. A small trench, just 10 miles from our location. That's where the old ones sleep, she said. But someone's been waking them up. Why? She didn't know. But she was certain of one thing. If we don't leave this region now, we won't be the last offering. The next morning, the ship powered on. Just like that. We didn't ask questions. We left everything, the data, the gear, even Ben's name in the logs. No one spoke on the way back. When we docked, I checked the news. 3 fishing vessels lost. No distress signals. No survivors. Ellie vanished the next day. No note. No trace. Just her journal on my desk. The last entry said, "They're following me now. It's been 3 months. Every night, I hear the song in my dreams. Sometimes I wake up soaked in salt water. Sometimes I wake up humming. And last night, I found a coin. Gold. Ancient. Etched with one word. Swim. To be continued in part 2.